Hello, it's Arma Bricks, and we are looking at Avengers Tower base that was created by Brick Artisan. So I wanted to share some of modifications that I made, and let's start with the ground floor. So what I added the benches from original set right here, and added these pieces that kind of blocks the entrance, or I don't know what is the main purpose for them, but yeah, I've added those right here as well. And what I did, what was missing, there are several steps, and we will get into that. So first thing first, I've added the stairs that you could probably see, and yeah, you are able now to use the stairs. So minifigures are able to use the stairs. They can come up here, use another stairs right here, and go directly to the Avengers Tower. Also added some fencing just to prevent minifigures from falling down this big building. So I guess this is adding a bit more realistic feel to this overall building. In addition to that, I will show you everything, guys, no worries. Just for now telling what was done. I've added interior details from the sets that I have that related to the Avengers Tower and Iron Man's laboratory or working area. So I will show you that in the second, and we'll give you a few tips regarding the build of this huge building. So let's get into it. So we are at the ground floor. So what I did, I've added these stairs that are pre-built out of the Lego pieces. They are not molded, so I managed to find the correct height, and as you can see, they fit really well right here. And I've changed a bit the order where the doors are, because they were in the middle, and it does not make sense to open the door and see the stairs. So I moved the doors to the sides, so it makes more sense. Also, as you can see, added some of the elements that I had from the other sets. I do not recall the set number, but it was laying around, in my shelf, so I decided that it fits really well. So I've added it right to this floor. One thing I need to say, I'm still facing an issue that it is quite hard to add the floors, because walls are not keeping up to from one angle to another. So in other words, when you put the floor that is built out of plates as one huge piece, it's difficult to get them into the exact place, as these small walls, they tend to lean one or another direction, and when you're adding the floor, you need to a bit press them into the sides in order to get that. And the consequences of that is like this stud. Let me zoom in. Yes, almost there. Yep. So as you can see already, a few studs had some issues due to this tension that is being happening on this particular issue. So I was thinking what to do, and I do believe that this building needs some adjustments, and these adjustments should be by adding a beam from one side to another, just connecting these columns in the middle, so we could have enough already predefined tension between the walls, and then the floors would add up easily. because the problem is that this place inside is hollow and we have only walls. So put up the plate that goes from one side to another. It's really difficult without bringing these walls to proper tension. So yeah, so my solution will be that I will be adding some beams to correct this thing. Good, so this is the ground floor. Let's try to move on to the first floor. Here it is a bit more interesting. We do have the Tony Stark's armory, so the laboratory with all his suits, all the things that he creates and etc. So this is from one set that I've purchased not so long time ago. But again, as you can see, the stairs are the same design as it was on the ground floor. And I've just added these details. So when you come up from the ground floor right here, you can go here to look at the armory and the technical stuff that is placed here. And you could go upstairs to go directly to the Avengers Tower. Again, I'm facing the same problem right here, so I will need to add something on these beams just to have it properly aligned. Also, this will apply to the beams in other direction, but let's see first how I will manage to use the biggest side here, the 32 stud beam that could hold up. So probably it will work out. Otherwise, it is quite hard to add the floors on this building. And it could be a bit tricky if you, for example, will just put the base in your city, and afterwards you will want to add this part of the building. So the Avengers Tower, which will be really high, and just the floor that is covering this one. So it could really be hard to get everything in place, and it could end up in an even disastrous situation. So therefore I would really like to avoid that, because I will not be placing this as a whole building. Simply it will not work in my setup that I would put everything on this base and then take it to the Lego city. That will not fly for me. So therefore I need to make some proper things in order to make this maintaining of the building very easy. So yeah, so the stairs were really needful thing to add that reality. The interior also was missing, and now it is there, so I'm really happy. Added some details for the entry, so it would make sense, and I will add those beams to make it more maintainable and easier to place the Avengers Tower. So yeah, this is it for the updates. Let me know if you have experienced the similar issues with this base, and let me know how it goes with your Avengers Tower, because I do believe most of the people are building this stuff and will be integrating into their cities. So yeah, waiting for the comments to come up, and see you next time. Goodbye.